So dear learners, in last video, we have seen how to create a Google Classroom on desktop version. So this is the Google Classroom we have made in the last lecture, that is SYB Tech for Division A. Now in this video, we are going to see how to add the course material for this particular classroom. So for adding the course material, just first step you have to do is open your classroom. Once you get inside your classroom, then go to the classwork option. After going to the classwork option, click on create button. After pressing the create button, you have to add the materials to your classroom of the particular subject. So go to material and click on material. Once you click on material, you can see you have to give the title name for the material, the description of the material, that is optional part. Now I am going to give the title to be Introduction to C++ language. For description, I can write the description or what I am going to actually add into this topic. So I can add difference between C and C++. So what I'm going to add is difference between C++ under the title Introduction to C++ language. The second most important thing is how to add the content. For adding the content, there are two options. The first one is you can add the contents by using Google Drive or the external link or a file from your local system, or you can upload the videos directly from the YouTube. Second thing, you can create your own assignments or your own notes dynamically by using the Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Sheets, drawings and forms. So these are the two methods in which you can add the content to the particular course. Now in this video, we are going to see how to add the contents by using Google Drive, by a link, upload a file from the local system and through the YouTube link. So for adding the content from the Google Drive, just click on the Google Drive link. It will automatically redirect you to the Google Drive. From Google Drive, you can take the document that you want to upload under this course material. So just select the document and click on add button. After this, you can see the document has been added to the contents of the material. Now you can add the external link by using the link option. So here you can add the link of YouTube or any other video that you want to add and just press on add link button and the link will be get added. Third option available here, you can add the file from the local system. How to add? Just click on the file, click on select the file from your device. After that, you will be redirected to the local system storage. From there, you have to just select the folder where you have saved your files to be uploaded. So I have saved here. Now you can see you can upload a document or a doc file or a PPT or a PDF. So you can upload anything under this uploadation option. So I will select all the three of this and open, and I will upload to the course material. After doing this, press on upload button. It will start uploading your contents to the course material. Once it finished, it will be get uploaded. Now you can see here the Word file or the doc file has been get uploaded, the PPT file has been uploaded and the PDF has also been uploaded. The next option is YouTube. So you can directly upload a video from the YouTube. How to upload? Just search the video as you search normally. So if I want to search the video, introduction to C++ and search it. You will get the videos that are related to introduction to C++. From this, you can choose any one of this and you can just upload the video. I'm going to just, for example, I will select this video I want to upload and press on add button. Once you do this, your YouTube video has been uploaded successfully. In this way, you can upload the content or the course material into your Google Classroom. Now, the second method is you can dynamically create the contents by using this create button. How to create? So just press on create. Now it is up to you what you want to create. Whether you want to create a doc file, or you want to create the PPT, or you want to create an Excel, or you want to create the form. So it depends on totally on the teacher. Now for example, if I want to create a doc file, I will just click on this doc file. It will be adding the Google Doc file has been added here. Once it has been added, then you can open it. After opening, it will be redirect you to the Google Docs. Now here, you can create your own runtime note for the students. So I am just writing introduction to C++. And you can add the content as you want to add. Now you can rename the document specifically. For example, if I want to rename this document, just click on this option and you can write anything that you want to name to your file. So I will write intro to C++ and just press enter. It will automatically save the file. There is no need to save this doc file. It will be automatically save the file into your Google Drive. Now, once writing your notes dynamically, you can just close this option and it will be get reflected automatically into your Google Docs. You can see here the name is intro to C++ and the contents are introduction to C++. So in this way, you can add the notes runtime or dynamically into your course material. Similarly, you can add the slides or PPT, you can add the Excel sheet, and similarly you can create the Google Forms dynamically. Now, after creating the contents or adding the contents to the under the particular title, you have to select the topic under which you want to add these contents. So for that, you are going to click on this topic and select the topic that we have created. So I will select the topic 1, which means that all the contents we have added just now will be come under the topic 1. And once you do with all this stuff, you have to just click on this post option, which means that you are posting and finalizing your contents under the topic 1. Now it has been uploaded successfully. Now you can see here, after clicking on this topic 1, all the contents you will be seeing here that you have been uploaded just now. So in this way, you can upload the study materials into each and every topic that you want to add. So similarly, you can add the contents to topic 2, topic 3 and so on. Thank you.